deck is good. It punches. It punches really hard. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today we're giving a little shot to Moonshadow. A moonshot, if you will. Moonshadow is 1 black for a 7/7 menace elemental. Seems good. Power creep, holy crap. It does enter with 6 -1/-1 counters on it. Whenever 1 or more permanent cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere, while this has a counter, you remove a counter from it. So we're going to be trying to remove counters from our Moonshadow by putting permanents into our graveyard. Making things enter and leave the graveyard from anywhere is a big theme of the deck. And we've got a lot of ways to do that. You have a sacrifice shell centered around Sephiroth, and Forsaken Miner is in the deck, along with Timeline Color and Bloodghast to give us some ways to cast things from the graveyard and get value that way. So Umbral Collar Zealot hanging out right here. Really cool effect with this where you like sacrifice your Bloodghast and that triggers Moonshadow, and you surveil something into the graveyard that also removes a counter from Moonshadow, and up you go. Then you play a land and you get your Bloodghast back, and you do that again. So you can grow your Moonshadow very quickly when things line up correctly. We have Bitter Triumph in the deck because discarding a card can in fact remove a counter from, you guessed it, Moonshadow, and we are looking to discard things like Forsaken Miner, Timeline Color, and Bloodghast to get those into the graveyard and away from our opponents who might try to exile them. Then the new cards, you know about Sephiroth, but we've got other new cards like Requiting Hex, which can destroy target creature with mana value 2 or less. If the additional cost is paid, you gain 2 life. That cost being to blight 1. Sometimes making our own thing die will be valuable in this deck because we very much want to keep things like Bloodghast from getting exiled. On the other hand, once Moonshadow is a 7/7, which I'm sure is going to happen every game, no problem whatsoever, you can put -1/-1 counters back on it with the Hex and then remove them when things go to the graveyard. So I'm sure that's going to happen, guys. Don't worry about it. Gone Dissident makes another showing. You've seen me try this card a few times. Maybe it's not cut out for that Reanimator life. You know, honestly, I've just never had it against a Reanimator deck where I think it would be at its best. But in this deck, you can blight 2 onto something else, like say Forsaken Miner, to exile a card from a graveyard, which if you target the opponent is a crime to get the miner back. But during your turn, you may cast creature spells from among cards you own exiled with this creature by removing 3 counters from among creatures you control. Not -1 counters. No way. So we're actually using this potentially, if we get to use that Blight 2 ability on something, to cast a creature from our graveyard and remove 3 counters from Moonshadow. That would be pretty cool. And then Shadow Urchin is definitely a card we are trying. 3 mana for a 3/4 is something, I guess, but whenever it attacks, you blight 1, and whenever a creature you control with 1 or more counters on it dies, that can be a lot of our blighted stuff, exile that many cards from the top of your library. How many cards? What is the amount of cards? Oh, it's the number of counters on the creature. Oh, so you're saying if I attack with Shadow Urchin and I had just played a 1/1 Moonshadow and I blight it into the graveyard, I get how many? 7? Until your next end step, you may play those cards. I exile my top 7 and I may play them. That's kind of cool. I want to do that. That sounds fun. Worst case scenario, you can just put the -1/-1 counter on like a Forsaken Miner and then sack it to an Umbral Collar Zealot and exile 1 card. And that's not terrible. But really? This and Moonshadow seems like a combo we at least have to try. In the mana base, Realm of Ko and Fabled Passage Fabled Passage is here for the Bloodghast and the Moonshadow synergy. Sephiroth is here because it's Sephiroth and is probably the best card in the deck. But we'll see. Moonshadow's gonna give it a try. Let's dive in. Let's let some mono black sacrificey nonsense begin. An opponent emerges. So, Moonshadow, 2 hexes, a color, and a zealot. Let's go. Is that good? I don't know. There's a Higher Claw. I think that just has to die. All right. Yep. We have a real removal spell now, though, guys. And that's important. Yeah, because look at curves like this. So, I can't warp it, right? You can cast this card from the graveyard using the warp ability. So yeah, if I play it here, it's not good. I could play the Zealot and make them remove the Zealot to attack with Voice of Victory, which I think is better, because I still love the idea of blighting one. And if I blight one onto a Moonshadow, that's not going to do me much good. So we have 2 Zealots. Let's play Zealot. Maybe they can't attack through this. What's that? I don't know what that does. Hey, they didn't attack. We got them. Whenever another creature enters, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. Whoa. All right, that's a very aggressive Boros deck, but they didn't have removal for the Zealot, or they really wanted this on the field. If I play this, blight it, sack it, is that good? Like, we haven't been able to level up Shadow yet, but that's kind of to be expected right now. I could also blight onto this for the 2 life, but I like the 3/2 body a lot, to be honest. So, here's the color. I guess we could have warped it, huh? Blight. So, target here. If I attack first, will they block it? Guess it doesn't. Yeah, that's not important. All right, voice down, 2 life gained, no attack. But yeah, we have something around that we can sack next turn to get the Shadow going. If I had warped it, yeah, I'd rather have it here than have to pay 2 for it out of the warp zone. I need it in the graveyard. If I had warped it, though, I could have sacked it to Zealot. Yeah, I guess I like having it on board. We are the defensive player here. They are clearly an all-in Boros aggro pile. And we can play a long game. We just need to draw some Sephiroth. That's a good card. I have a feeling that's a very good card in their deck. All right, do I want to manipulate my draw? No, I want Moonshadow first. Another color. Okay. Dawnhand Dissident could exile this. Only we could draw it. All right, this time we warp you. Send these in. They take it? Surprising. Okay, let's do this work. Trigger. Bin. Trigger. Again. Trigger. There's our card. Yeah, let's get that card. And for now, we'll just play second Zealot. And now we have a 4/4 and 2 3/2s. And colors in the graveyard. And we just need to find Sephiroth to offset the life loss. Ouch. But look at the value. Don't like that. Hate value that's not mine. Come at me. Okay. Bring these out. Swing. Can't hurt. They don't get much damage through, and I do lose a good amount of life. But I think we just have to be aggressive here. So they can kill one of these Zealots. We don't want that. And I would, especially with the Dissident about to be good to go next turn, right? If they want to trade this turn, that's fine. Because I want to dig into making Shadow huge. Okay, we got a block. I could sack the color and not trade with the Innocence. Okay, they're not blocking at all. Okay, that's just 8. Cool. Okay, these are gonna go away anyway, so value. In it. Keep digging through the deck. Is that the card we want? I mean, we're at 7-7. We don't gain anything by throwing it away. I'll keep it. New card, let's do it. There's a Dissident, there's a pass. If that Enduring Innocence is still around, this time if it blocks, we can do something about it. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Here comes the burn. The thing we haven't found is Sephiroth. They are at 9. 11 if they engage with the Innocence. Too bad it says when this creature attacks, not when you attack. Could have been a much more exciting card. Ooh, okay. I like that. Down to 10. Do have this block. Now we gotta try to find a way to get lethal. And we have 7. They have to double block to avoid taking 7, and then we have 7 more. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go to our turn. All right, Dawnhand Dissident. If we blight 2, exile. We don't have enough counters on anything to actually cast with it this turn. It has to be 3 counters, not 2. There is the potential to hit a Bloodghast. I mean, we kind of force them to block, right? If we go to 4 and bring out both colors, they block, then they take 7, they block, they take 4. Okay. I mean, that's all in. Do they have an instant? Do we have to die here? This attacks, we take 4. That's really bad. We don't like that one bit. I don't think we need to die here. But attacking, in theory, forces them to block. So we want to put on just enough pressure, but we don't want to lose any more life. They have to block something. If they have a burn spell, they're good. No questions. That's it? Okay, so they're gonna go to 1. Man, a Sephiroth would have been really nice. Should have thrown this to the bottom, huh? Okay. Now what? Let's dig just a little. Oh, no. Oh, if we hadn't kept the new card, we'd have won. Well, now we are at 8, and this we don't take nearly as much damage on the attack. So let's just keep that right where it is and cast this Urchin and pray. It was right there. Why'd I keep the new card? What an idiot. Yep. No kidding, you have Lightning Helix. Okay, so now this attacks. We go to 4. We block. Yep. Okay, but you're at 3. It's so close. This is only dealing 1 if it hits. Top of the deck. Is it another Lightning Helix? Headliner? Okay, that should do it. Yep, they got it. Oh man, why'd I keep the new card? What a mistake. What an error. They have it if they know how to play Magic. They top deck the win because I let them. Feels so bad. Also, I don't think I culled, you know, well. That was a mistake. Must find Sephiroth next time. Good game. If I play better, I think we win. The new cards get you, dude. They get you. They get their wild cards, then they cost you on ladder. Moonshadow is sick, though. Urchin might still be good on curve, but we probably don't need to keep it there in a game like that. Like, it's too slow. Okay. We have removal this time. We can dump the Forsaken Miner in the graveyard. We have Urchin. Okay. Will we find land? Let's find out. Okay, what are we blighting onto? I guess we play Shadow. You want to counter that? Maybe I should have played Miner, but I was thinking like Triumph discard Miner, but the rate we're going here. Okay. Well, we got a counterspell. Let's do... Yeah, these are better without Summoning Sickness, aren't they? And then am I going to Surveil and put a counter on this? Might as well. I need the land. Got it. Never didn't have it. Okay, upkeep. Do we Surveil with this again? No. We got what we wanted. All right. How many counters do you think they play? Infinite? Let's see if this resolves. I want to try a new card, please. Someday, guys, someday. Oh, wow, another Phantom Interference. Okay. Let me guess, nothing? Good call. Light him up. Come on, Bloodghast. Color. Other Forsaken Miner. I'm gonna bin the swamp. Sephiroth. Three counter spells. Wow. Okay. Dude, yeah, we'll just hold these. So I want to get out the Miner. I want to Blight 2 onto the Miner, get it back, Blight 1 onto it, cast a Sephiroth, I guess. Okay, that's a big dork. Oh, look at you. You are playing Magic the Gathering. Oh wow, 2 bitter triumphs, huh? That's rough. That is rough, buddy. All right, cast you. Blight 2. Exile a card. And that card will be... maybe it should be a Sephiroth. Nah. I want the Moonshadow. Light here. We're definitely being optimistic. We need to draw the land off the Sephiroth trigger. Wait for it. Guess I should have kept that other land a while ago, huh? All part of the fun. Hey! See? Never didn't have it. Oh, it exiled with that, so I don't get anything? Lame. Nothing here I can cast for free. Okay, I'm gonna learn how to use this card correctly eventually, guys. Don't worry. I'm a very capable Magic player. So, was there a way to do that better? If I'd used this one? No, there's no way I could have done it and cast the thing that turn, right? What the heck are they doing? Taking so long. Okay. Remove the counters. Yep, Blight 2 onto the Miner. Do I attack first? Yeah. I want to attack with Sephiroth too. Okay, never mind. I'll just Blight 2. Exile the other dissident. Okay. This is great. This is gonna go really well. I've got so many plans. Surely now I know how to use the card. Hi. I cast you. Oh my god, we actually did the thing. Now I know how the card works. It's a miracle. You want to counter it? Maybe? Hey, all right, I'm gonna try to go to combat. Is that cool? Yeah? Okay, I'm gonna attack with Sephiroth. Are you gonna try to crab ambush me or something? Because I'm kind of counting on it. Bring it back. I now have infinite blight targeting. Okay. Does this resolve? We're on 2. I could get to 3 and then maybe 4. I could get an emblem. That would be cool. Oh wow, they did it. Okay. So I think we do that. Yep. It's a lot of bitter triumphs I don't need. Oh, there's a card we want in our graveyard. It actually happened. All right, you got 2 5/5s. Do you have a time warp? I have an emblem. You're good. I'll take it. It's fine. You may sacrifice any number of other creatures if you do draw that many cards. Okay, you want to bounce me? Okay. Still got my emblem. They're probably going to counter this on the way back down, though, huh? We got a Shadow Urchin as well. How do I get 3 counters on my stuff now? I guess I don't. Well, there is in the graveyard, we've got a little buddy. So when something dies, we can get it back. We do need something to be on the board. They're at 12. I guess this is 2 life. I still think this is really likely to get countered. You could hold it and go for the Shadow Urchin instead. And counter that, whatever. It's close. I mean, obviously these don't work well because of the ward. And this doesn't work well because it cost me 2 life, but let's go for it. Ta-da, counterspell. Very talented. interesting. Okay. Blight one. On here. To surveil. See if we get blood gassed into land or something. Yeah, that's not too surprising. And I think we need to sacrifice it because we don't have that much time. Okay, so we still have the trigger going off from the Sephiroth itself. If I sack this now... Okay, I know what to do. So this now, target, trigger. Surely their last card isn't that good. Again. Trigger, again. Again. Trigger, again. They don't have 4 mana for Glenn Alendra's answer, guys. It's gonna be fine. Oh, finally. Okay, now we just need to draw land. Okay. Now do I sacrifice you? Our last sacrifice will be for the Zealot. If I sacrifice you, it gets another drain in. So close. You still have to sacrifice a creature to draw the card, but that does 4. And we have the emblem, so I think we have them unless they have something else up their sleeve. Because this does the 1. The Bloodghast will have haste. And the color attacks for 2. So they've got to have it. If they don't have it. Found them! Guys, you know you liked that. The sacrifice gamers love that. Oh my lord. Shadow Urchin's still bad. You know what? It's gone. All right, we have another do not craft recommendation coming in here. Get this Urchin out of here. Bitter Triumph wasn't great either, but I'll give it more chances. Forsaken Miner was excellent. So what is another card that we can run here? And I don't want it to be like the little Vampire Blood Artist, the 2-mana 1/1. I want something better than that. I mean, Cecil is a 1-mana 2/3. It's not bad in an aggro deck. But it doesn't work with the shadow. I want stuff that works with the shadow. How do we do that? Freebooter? How about Gas Guzzler? Attack another creature or vehicle, draw. Start your engines? Insane. How do you not run that? How about this? How about Fear of Lost Teeth? When it dies, 1 damage to any target. I'm in. I have a plan for that. I'm sure it's going to be great. We also have not drawn Fabled Passage, I think, ever. And now that I'm super aggro, I'm just going to do that. I don't even know if this card is any good. It does make 1/1s. Yeah, deck has enough mythics. Sephiroth looking at you. Moonshot looking at you. Oh, we do have a Village Rites card, right? Consuming card. It's not called Village Rites. I should run that. Anyway, that's why we have Fabled Passage in our deck for exactly these hands. Oh no. I mean, that's not where you want to play it when you got Bloodghast and color. All right, we'll do it like this. Get him. Life totals go down. Makes Bloodghast a lot better when you get them under 10. Tranquil Cup. They're offsetting my work. When do you want to play this? Not yet. A little off. This is where you don't want this exiled. So let's just go like this. Don't really want this exiled either, but Bloodghast as a free repeatable get backs is better. Sephiroth. Okay. Cool. Here's the shadow. You want to counter it? Please don't counter it. I really want to play with this card. Yeah, Fable Passage ruining my curve. Has No More Lies been in the format enough? Like, have we had enough yet? No? Okay. All that tanking, though, does potentially imply... I think I need the third mana, which is too bad. My Bloodghast synergy and my Moonshadow synergy destroyed. Of course, that's what control decks are here for, is destroying your synergy at every turn. I mean, maybe they don't have another No More Lies. They really thought about the last one. I'm nervous. Counter that. 3 steps ahead. Do it. Do it. Do it. We are also board wipe immune. Let's hold this to get this back. Kind of weird with the realm out, though. Ah, they got away with a quick study. Who runs quick study? Budget control gamers? Day of Judgment. One time. Well then. You'd love to see it. Okay. Bloodghast. Take. Sephiroth. Get it. Oh. If I had that a little sooner, would have been awesome. Now they're at 10, so Bloodghast does in fact get it. Uh-oh, they stocked up. What do we do? Pick them apart. Pick them apart. I know how to beat control decks. I'm pretty good at it. On the stack. Trigger. Haste. You gonna No More Lies that one? The brain melted that day. What do you think? If I send this, are they gonna exile it? Only one way to find out. Do I just bring this back? Yeah, I have the Fable Passage if I absolutely need to hex my way out of something. Okay. I mean, this is a 2 Sephiroth triggers, right? Okay, so I just need to let Ultima get on the stack. Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Yeah, this doesn't say creature and opponent controls, so... additional cost. Target creature with mana value 2 or less. That's you. Yes. And the blight is here. So in response, you die. Damn. I mean, that's kind of cool. It's kind of sick to have a sack outlet like that. Rank the oof up. We are going to add the thing that the draw to. Love the deck. Mono black aggro sacrifice. There's probably a better version of sacrifice. And when, you know, the Moonshadow's only done a little of what it's probably capable of. But pretty good. How about this? Target creature gets this. When it dies under your control, draw 2. Yeah, that does the job. That's another way to do it. And it also has a defensive application. Or we could just run this. Additional cost, sacrifice a creature, draw 2 cards. I mean, I think enough things die that Desperate Measures make sense. I don't know. That's tough. This card is still pretty bad. And Fable Passage was looking a lot better. Desperate Measures. Is it Desperate Measures? With all the blighting, it seems totally doable. Let's try it. Desperate Measures. I guess the problem with Desperate Measures is they can remove the thing in response if you really needed the draw to, but here we go. I mean, this hand is very nice, and Dissident is online. Hey! It didn't gift me anything. Pathetic. Yeah, Sephiroth is a very good choice. This is already looking feisty, though. It's a better curve filler for next turn. Let's just drop a Bloodghast. And this protects Bloodghast from exiles, because you can just blight it into the bin. Mono black showdown? Who will have the better mono black? Are you still playing the old school stuff? Unstoppable Slasher? Louise Pompous Pillager. You got me. Okay, we're definitely surveilling. Put that here. Bitter Triumph. Seems good in this matchup, especially with a Bloodghast in hand. I could warp this out. If I do that... Okay. Like, I kind of have a free Bloodghast blighting, but I'd rather warp. Might as well get my Surveil on over here. Woo! Oh, we're doing it. Oh my god, we're doing it. Okay. Sweet. Oh no. Oh, baby. Okay, gotta keep the lands coming. Unholy Annex? That helps me kill you. The lands are here. They're at 15. Wrong card. It was supposed to be the Zealot. No, then I couldn't attack. It was not supposed to be the Zealot. Down to 9. Give me back a Bloodghast. Good thing you took the Sephiroth, can you imagine? Alright, you gotta blow it all up. You need Day of the Black Sun. And then you need me to not put a land on top of my deck when I surveil the crap out of this. Rush of Dread. I sacrifice half my creatures, rounded up. Yeah. Okay. Surveil. We need a land on top. Oh, that's a land. Okay. Nice. Oh no, I can just get this out of my graveyard. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. So they're at 7, so this is gonna bring the stuff back. But before we play it, we wanna go pitch this. Bin, just in case it's the 4th blood gas, to bring this back out. Actually, we could dig really far into the deck, but we don't need to. We've got blood gas. Wow. The deck is good. It punches. It punches really hard. Thank you to the sponsors of this video, CoolStuffInc.com and Dragon Shield. You have links in the description. The links support the channel, and the promo code CGB5 works on both sites to get you a discount. You can also get the official CovertGoBlue logo sleeves on the Dragon Shield website, and that gives a little kickback, and I would really appreciate that. But hey, if you don't want to go shopping right now, I get it. You're just here on YouTube, but you stayed till the end, and that's the best thing you can do to support the channel. I love that. So top it off, hit like, hit subscribe. And as always, my friends, you're cool.